Okay, welcome back to the Watchworks. I know this is kind of an unconventional video. This is more of a documentation, these lights, and gonna be a reference guide for dating these things. Shout out to Lighting Lover 40 who's going to assist me with this. I'll pin their comment in the comment section of the dates of these tubes. So with that, let's get started, I guess. I'll start off with the GE tubes, and I have two Sylvanias. These two don't need dating, but I thought I'd just talk about them because they're kind of interesting. I really should make a second channel just for other various things I do, wiring devices and lighting and stuff. And fans. So starting off with the GEs, these came out of that fixture there. Very cool 3 lamp half piper. Awesome thing. I want to get that installed on my ceiling, but I need to find the correct fitter. Take some sort of special size fitter that lip fits around, or fits into. Okay, well, enough being sidetracked. Here are the tubes for the GEs. So GE 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple and easy. Here are the etches. I'm assuming that one's newer because I think that's some sort of European compliance thing. I'm not sure. And there's this one. These may be from the 80s. I'm not sure. I have no knowledge when it comes to dating these tubes. I don't think this one's too great. Old. Yeah, I saw that, made in Hungary. Yeah, no, I don't think a tube can get hungry unless it's mercury starved. Anyway, and that's the last one. I don't think it's too old. That's what I was gonna say because it has the mercury insignia there. $1 at the restore. I figured why not for this lamp, which I also got a Sylvania tube for. I don't think I need help dating that one because I just bought it. So that's the GEs. So I will move those out of the way. Oh yeah, and actually, here's what the tubes totally look like. The end caps. I think that's fairly standard. Okay. And then all of these, I think, mainly the same. I don't think these have changed. No, those two have a different style end cap, never mind. But, yeah, these are pretty neat. So, carefully move those out of the way and get the Sylvanias on over here. I seem to attract the old Sylvania tubes because, it's gonna be a doozy coming up, and believe it or not, I passed this thing by at the restore the first time I saw it. It's not this one, but I'll show this one first. GTE, so what, 1980s, I think. It came with this lamp, so might even be original or period. I think these came with what, daylight lamps? I've seen other videos where they say it came with like horrible daylight bulbs, so maybe someone changed it out. Kind of a warmish white, and there's the etch. For that Sylvania. Okay, and I will get out the creme de la creme. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this, I think it's an F15 T12, I think. 15 watt, so I just assume so. There's the etch. And this is kind of why I passed it by the first time, and these were both $1. Because that etch looks newer than that etch on my 50s F8 T5, just because the little Sylvania triangle there is plain as a triangle. I'm used to it with the Sylvania S and the lightning bolt through it. So I totally ignored this the first time around, But oh boy, when I came back there and I saw those end caps, I was like, hold up. These are steel end caps. Magnet sticks to them. And then you have the fiber board or phenolic fiber board insulator. So I'm guessing World War II? I'm not sure. This is extremely cool. I don't think it's really ever been used either. I think that's condensed mercury. Beautiful tube. I don't have a fixture to use it in, but when I saw it, I had to have it. So that's that one. I'm definitely intrigued to see how old this one is. And then just some interesting tubes here that don't need dating. There's a Norelco, which I don't know if you know is Philips. Or, yeah, Philips is a name for the American market as far as I know. They used it for quite a while because Philips was already a trademark name here in the US. So they put the Norelco name on their products. I think this from the late 70s, early 80s, the ballast that was in the fixture this came out of, F40T12 Rapid Start. An advanced ballast made in 1981, I think. So I think late 70s, very early 80s. I would not be surprised if these were the original tubes. And I have two of these. So that's that one. And the name swapping weirdness doesn't end here. There's this national tube, Japanese, and it came out of this here fixture, battery powered electronic ballast. It will not be going back in there because it falls apart. I'll probably get a modern tube for this just for why not. This fixture here says what I presume to be British design registered, so kind of like a patent, like I would guess. And then there's the number. So this might be a foreign light. I could be wrong, but for the English, the British market. And what would kind of back that up is the national brand name on this tube, which, as far as I know, was Panasonic's name for products outside of the US. Because Panasonic was a Japanese company. Still is. I don't think really any company technically exists these days. They're all owned by holding companies. Their name licensed out. Anyways, yeah, national tube. I think it's a Panasonic in disguise. Daylight FL6P, I think it says. Made in Japan. So yeah, I think this is a little Panasonic F6T5. Oh, which is neat. I've never had a F6T5. I mean, it's a small little thing. And yeah, it looks kind of reddish. It's hot up here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. It's all the lights and some sleeves from the new tubes. Yeah, there's all the tubes. I did them in what I hope to be a clear, concise enough order to be easy to list. Once again, these two, you don't need a date if you don't want to. I don't see any designating marks that would allow you to be able to date them. I'm not sure. But yeah, with that being said, once again, thank you to Lighting Lover 40 for the assistance. It's really appreciated. Yes, I still use this lamp regularly, and obviously I just got this one. I like the manual preheat lamps. They're pretty cool. Same with the actual preheat stuff. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Anybody that did stick around, I know this isn't the norm on the channel, but it is more of a documentation. Not something that you're gonna see regularly on this channel. So enough of my blabbering on, and I'll see you all next time.